I'm telling y'all know I'm ready for the podcast, bro. Kicking good shit with Vdoe, man. Well, we don't do nothing but kick good shit and keep it real over there, yeah.
Yeah, I get my podcast coming back.
Hey, you know they got the little, I want to start renting a little spot, a little podcast spot.
Yeah. BCH. My cash. On skin. On chain. Woo! Let's go. BCH, my rolling deep. Rolling deep. Green beat glowing every street. Every street. Sprinter van preaching truth on the beat. And get permanent freedom on skin. That's belief. BCH, my rolling deep. Yeah. Peer-to-peer cash. No fees. No fees. From the mic to the needle we teach. This ain't a moment, this a movement. BCH. Roll up in the Sprinter, see the signal when we slide. Green B on the vinyl, you can spot it from a mile. No banks, no middlemen, we dieselize the grind. From the block to the blockchain, now the people unified. Tattoo gun, humming, sounding like an 808. Every line permanent, won't deal with temporary. They said it wouldn't last, said the vision was fake. Now they scan the QR code, trying to figure the wave. Cash stamps in the packet, Celine in the phone. Purely peer, how we moving, BCH, podcast in the zone. One, scan one, send one truth. Now the lesson complete, when the money work for the people, that's economic relief. BCH, my rolling deep, green beat glowing every street, Sprinter van preaching truth on the beat and get permanent freedom on skin. That's belief. BCH, my rolling deep, peer-to-peer cash, no fees. From the mic to the needle we teach. This ain't a moment, this a movement. BCH. Real life use, yeah, this cash really work. When the system start glitching, it still function in the dirt. High fees had them boxed in, slow chains couldn't serve. So we brought it back to basics, let the people reimburse. Not a logo, it's a language, not a trend, it's a tool. When you send it peer to peer, you break every old rule. Document the journey, every city, every face. From the tattoos to the interviews, history recorded, no erase. Sprint a van like a beacon when we park, they pull near. Curiosity turn to confidence, now the future feel clear. If the system ever fail us, we still got a way to eat. Peer to peer, no permission, cash alive in the streets. No gatekeepers, no silence, no delays when we speak. When the power in the people hands, that's financial peace. BCH, my rolling deep, green beat glowing every street, Sprinter van preaching truth on the beat and get permanent freedom on skin. That's belief. BCH, my rolling deep, worldwide cash, no fees. From the needle to the beat. This ain't a moment, this a movement. BCH, mob cash, Bitcoin cash, on skin, on chain, forever.
You don't even know what it is.
I don't, and that motherfucker hurt. You ugly motherfucker.
That's a hard wallet.
Oh shit.
That's where he keep his Bitcoin Cash at.
That's that bone. Let me tell you about a tattoo. It be good when you be right there, you know, on the fatty part. When you get right there with that bone at. Oh man. You make you want to hit the block. Hey, shout out to Cannabis Bag. Shout out to Big Bag. Fruity Pebbles. Coming soon. Oh.
Where the builders convene, real world money, real utility, real economy. From the code to the culture, from the mic to the chain. If you're searching for the truth, you're in the right domain. Fast cash, low fees, yeah, we keep it intact. Not promises and hype, just peer-to-peer facts. Every episode a lesson.
I definitely gotta watch his pod just to see what he be talking about or how he presents it.
Yeah, the first group of thing I'm about to finish it now. I'm about to drop it in the little group chat right here.
We have on the giving end of it, you know, filling them out, getting people involved. Well, Double O has been exceptional at receiving these grants from Bitcoin Cash heavily getting involved with community. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that? Your own experience, because again, as we mentioned, you're new to the space. You're just now learning about it, but in the short time period, you made some tremendous strides for the Bitcoin Cash community. Shout out to them for being able to sponsor these things. But yeah, as a grantee receiver, tell us what you've been doing, man, and what you've been working on.
Okay, well, first I'm gonna tell you how it all started. You know what I'm saying? First I'm gonna give a shout out to Miggy Cash because he came to Ken's Bitcoin conference after party. And I was doing tattoos there. I was doing a tattoo party at the after party. And Miggy, the creator of the Celine wallet, the Bitcoin Cash wallet, he seen me doing tattoos, and he noticed that I didn't have a Bitcoin Cash QR code on the wall to tip. So he was like, if you put a Bitcoin Cash QR code up, I'll tip you. And I pulled around my phone, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here, what's up, man? You know? Yeah, he tipped me $20 worth of Bitcoin Cash. And honestly, I didn't think nothing of it. It didn't cross my mind until the next day when I woke up, the value of that $20 had increased.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, what's going on? I got to ask some questions, and then one thing led to the next. Ken had been talking to Steve Thurman, shout out to Steve Thurman. He was talking to Steve Thurman about, me doing tattoos and promoting other businesses. And Steve Thurman said, hey, well, I heard about him doing tattoo, and Calypso told me, so how about I offer him some money to do Bitcoin Cash tattoos? And I was like, sure, why not? You know what I mean? Of course. Like,
shout out cash stamps, baby.
Yeah. And pretty much the more I've been doing the tattoos and learning about the economy, market, about, crypto in general as a whole, I'm learning how, we need a lot of marketing more than anything. We've been developing a lot of, developers and infrastructure and, technological aspects, but we're missing the true marketing engine that will, make crypto mainstream for the world,
Absolutely.
And my job, my position, I feel very confident that me making these walking, talking crypto billboards, that are permanent on people, a billboard might cost you $1,500 to $15,000 a month, you know what I'm saying? But you pay me one time and you can got a permanent walking, talking billboard that's going to onboard somebody for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's been the vibe and the objective and initiative for, the Bitcoin Cash sponsorship or my ambassadorhood for Bitcoin Cash. And I'm loving it, man. I'm really enjoying everything that's coming with it, the knowledge and everything, meeting guys like you guys, sure, this is all love.
Awesome. You've done what? You said about 70 tattoos so far? So there's 70 people out there, myself included, who are sporting a Bitcoin Cash tattoo that they received for free because the community funded it. And then also on top of that, he's been involved with creating each tattoo as a certificate and as an NFT. So each tattoo is its own certificate NFT that if any other artist wants to use that art, they could buy the NFT to get permission to use that art. So again, coming from no crypto knowledge, zero, to now 70 tattoos in, thousands of dollars worth of grant money given, really good funding from the community, no central entity, going boots on the ground with no other direction other than, hey, here's money, go after it.
Perfect. Smart. I like that.
Hey man, shout out to my boy Vdoe, man, for coming and tap me up. Shout out to Bitcoin Cash, you hear me? Shout out to Creative Hub Space, you feel me? For them boys for that motion picture, you hear me? Hey, so right now this was a dope experience, you hear me? And I can't wait to get on my Bitcoin Cash journey, you hear me? So I made sure I had to get right with my boy Vdoe. You hear me? Hey, now it's time for me to get right with the Bitcoin Cash, you feel me? So we had to get it inked in blood, you know what I'm saying? Tatted it up, hey, to motivate me to get to the bag, you know what I'm saying? 4-4-L. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Essential. So have you invested in Bitcoin Cash yet? Have you got any of it yet? Or are you still just...
I'm glad you asked that because I'm about to try my best to change your thought process on cryptocurrency and looking at it as something to invest in rather than something to receive payment as.
Right.
Because do you invest in $1? No, you never invested in a dollar. You want to get paid in dollars.
Right.
Because it's a currency.
Definitely.
Same way cryptocurrency is. I exchange my Bitcoin Cash for dollars whenever I want to spend it, in America.
Right.
But in reality, if you was a vendor and you received or accepted Bitcoin Cash, I could pay you in Bitcoin Cash. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, it's not something. Not to say that you can't invest in it, or like But what you're doing, you're exchanging your dollars for Bitcoin Cash,
right?
And that's the investment. And you're just allowing your Bitcoin Cash to sit in your bank account,
right?
Yeah, and the investment, quote unquote, is watching the cryptocurrency market fluctuate. Exactly, and grow, because that's all it's doing.
Okay.
You see, slowly but surely, the world is leaning towards all digital money. Everything is tap to pay. Everything is, what I'm saying, so. That being said, where do you think it's going to be headed next? Like, what's the point of having physical dollars?
If you could dab on your phone.
Exactly. And if we already tapping to pay, if you're already on your phone, why wouldn't we start using cryptocurrency?
Right, you said something right.
Especially with the fact that, the cryptocurrency people are the techno genius nerds that, created this whole shit.
Right.
And they're actually creating the systems that are actively, I ain't gonna say foolproof, you know what I'm saying, but they have more experience with digital currency than the government does, you know what I'm saying?
Let's ask you, so you said, talked about your experience here and the things you're working on. What is the goal for you coming to ETHDenver? What are you here to achieve? What's something that you want to, when you leave here, this is what I've done.
Okay, well.
Other than some awesome tattoos.
Yeah, of course, we're going to do some tattoos. But it's important for me to, continue to spread the word of Bitcoin Cash, spread adoption and awareness. I learned that, the cryptocurrency industry was created and it has gone to become this big without true culture from the you know what I mean? I look at it like, okay, a bunch of computer geeks created this stuff and they pushed it up to a value that's, a tremendous value, $125,000. That was a great value.
Hey, boom, baby.
If some computer geeks can do this, just imagine what the culture can do. You know what I mean? The culture leads everything in marketing. We're the trendsetters. So that being said, let's get the culture behind this and then watch what's going to happen to the world.
Yeah.
And you put that camera on me, bro, you thought I was being woke all day because I just know how to jump on that motherfucker and be me. So you gotta get on. Hey, how you doing? That my name Vdoe, man. Hey, man, welcome to the show, man. We turned up right now. I'm getting a Bitcoin tattoo, man. You know what I'm saying? We live in the wreck and effect, you feel me? My boy going crazy. I thought it was gonna hurt, but it really ain't hurting. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it. Hey, my boy doing his thing. Shout out to Bitcoin.
So why you getting this Bitcoin tattoo?
I'm getting a Bitcoin tattoo because I always been a fan of Bitcoin, first off. Second of all, 2026, they just gonna push me way more to get into it and investigate more into Bitcoin because now I got it on my body, you feel me? I ain't putting nothing on my body if I ain't believe in it, doing it, or done it, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm getting a Bitcoin tattoo so I can get more invested into crypto.
Okay, so do you know the difference between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash?
I do not, but you can tell me.
That's right.
Put me down.
Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash are two different types of cryptocurrencies. The euro are two different types of physical currencies.
Right.
And so you see the original Bitcoin is a gold color.
Right.
Bitcoin Cash is green. See how all the ones that I have doing was green?
Right.
So that's the visual difference, but the technical difference is a lot, because right now Bitcoin, the cost of one Bitcoin is gonna cost you about $80,000 for one Bitcoin.
Right. That's where Bitcoin is right now.
Right. But Bitcoin Cash only gonna cost you about $600 right now for one. It's called a BCH. BCH is Bitcoin Cash.
Right.
And BTC, that's Bitcoin. It's created in order to promote Bitcoin Cash in a way that's direct to, you know, the biggest consumer market base and the biggest marketing power in the world. You know, that's black people.
Right.
So that being said, you know, they sponsor me to give away these free Bitcoin Cash Tattoos.
Again, why don't you hit them with your tidbit? Let's get website, socials, and do your 1 minute pitch.
Okay. Well, you know who it is. It's Double O Tats, the Black James Bond with the tattoo gun, sponsored by Bitcoin Cash. We're putting the end to the dollar. We're doing Bitcoin Cash tattoos, creating walking, talking Bitcoin Cash billboards that's going to be onboarding people for the future. From not now, forever. That being said, you can find me on X, Twitter at 00TATTS or Double O Tats with a $sign. Instagram is don't judge my Instagram. It's double with a D. Double as in like you spell bubble, but with a D. You know, OOENT. And yeah, Twitter, the Double O Tats Experience. Yeah, you type in Double O Tats, you gonna find me. Period.
And don't forget to check out Not Another Bitcoin podcast.
For sure.
And this is the Beyond Blocks podcast. Consider it the layer 2 of Not Another Bitcoin podcast. We'll be here doing it again. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for joining. Make sure you like, comment, and share. And we'll see you next time. Cool, guys. Appreciate y'all. Here's gonna stop you real quick.
Groceries every single day. No high fees in the way. Just permissionless and green. It would be really great if it refill accepted BCH. We're building real connections with communities nationwide.
Yeah. Outside the dispensary, smoke in the air, tech gun buzzing, KK in the cut, BCH green on it. Yeah, let's go! Crystal Ali, BCH in the smoke, BCH green. Yeah, my lungs stay woke outside the dispo. Whole block see them, permanent ink can't erase this freedom. BCH green, roll it up, let it burn. Cash stamps on the pack, let the burners learn. K with me, yeah, the vision too clean. Crystallized dreams, yeah, this that BCH green. Outside the dispensary, asphalt hot. Tack gun hum like the bass when it knock. Crystallized weed leaf, edges all glass. Bitcoin Cash be smoking in the back, no bank talk. We don't speak in loans. Peer-to-peer cash straight off the phone. KK posted, calm, no panic. Celebrity planner, moves outstanding. Ink and skin, hit a needle hiss. Every line permanent is beat, don't miss. We was blowing BCH green, talking plays. Brandon weed while the culture get paid, yeah. Crystal Ali, crystallite in the smoke. BCH in the smoke, BCH smoke, BCH green. Yeah, my lungs stay woke outside of dispo. Whole block see them, permanent ink can't erase this freedom. BCH green, roll it up, let it burn. Cash stamps on the pack, let the burners learn. K with me, yeah, the vision too clean. Crystallized dreams, yeah, this that lately, said less real. I said say less, from events to the bud, we connect the dot snakes, packaging loud. QR on the seal, scan the cash stamp, now you know it's real. No middleman tax, no dummy delay, from the plan to the counter, pay same day. BCH in the air, ideas going dumb. When crypto hit weed, revolution come. They gon' copy the vibe, but they late to the way. We was outside of dispo when the blueprint was made. KK, yeah, say the name twice. Realize everybody ain't loyal, that's life. Ink still fresh, smoke still thick. BCH green got the whole block lit. Tack gun preach louder than words, freedom on skin, yes, permanent. Yeah. Why the bees smoking green? Cause cash gotta live where the culture been. From skin to the ledger, I branded the trust. Every scar talk back when the block get touched. BCH mob when the real ones bun. Second campaign done, yeah, I did that once. That's a rival code, they don't calculate trauma inside the math. They just see the wins, never see the path. 3 bids in the system, still dodge the wrath. Came home, reloaded, built from the ash. Lost all my machines, twice no cap. Had to draw my future with a mental map. Ink in my blood, blockchain in my lap. When the world hit pause, I so sync the app. Pain talk, discipline, pressure talk, pace. Every line I pull got purpose and grace. They try to box me in. Numbers in places, I turn case numbers in the wallet addresses. This ain't luck, this is long form faith. Stand persistence in permanent shade. When they say free tattoos, I say proof of work. Every needle drop, make the network work. 40 on chain, I ain't miss one stamp. 40 free tats, still flip the plan. 3 times lock, still back in my stance. Lost all my tools, still called my name and chance. From skin to the ledger, I branded it trust. Every squad talk back when the block get touched. BCH mob when the real ones bunch. They could anything, yeah, I did that once. Betty Boo blushing in emerald glow. Bugs Bunny scheming like what's the code? Hello Betty smiling soft but bold. Something teaching finance, never bit bold. Take a deep green flame, left lean sign. Every logo say peer to peer by design. MOB on the skin like tribal law. Ambassadors mark when the mission call. From strippers to rappers, no shame. From bosses to CEOs, big names. Same chance, same respect, same flame. Only difference the story they came with the chain. CEO talk legend, stripper talk rent. Both walk out, meant the message sent. Value don't judge who holding the key. Only ask if you ready to bit free. Give me yellow raw break. BCH. Cash talk. Proof of work, baby. No banks. No middle name. On skin. Forever. Shout details behind the lens. Document the proof made history 10. Cash token studio locked the mint. Every drop time stamp, permanent print. Shout the mob that believes they won. Shout the ambassadors rapping the sun. Every on my billboard, every pick a seat.
Guess what? You taught me something too. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Because I thought both of them was in the same, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So guess what? I really appreciate that. And now I know what's going on. And now I gotta investigate Bitcoin Cash, you know? Because guess what? Gotta make sure we getting our hands in this too as our people, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we ain't slept and left out of nothing. In 2026, we need to all be awoken and wake up, you feel me? Let's not be dumb to the fact we not dumb, we play dumb. And that's the problem. We need to quit playing dumb, we play smart. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a lot of people ain't gonna like us, a lot of people ain't gonna like what we got to say or how we gotta move and how we gotta do it, but we gotta do it just to do it because guess what? That's the right way. Yeah. Look up.